Hi Leos, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your October reading. Let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love. In accordance with your divine will, what is it that the Leo Collective needs to know, at least for the first half of October? So we're starting off with engage in higher reason. When I was meditating on your energy, I did hear Boys to Men. Excuse me. I heard Boys to Men, close your eyes, make a wish, that song, I'll make love to you. Like you want me to. Now, but close your eyes and make a wish was the part that really stood out to me. I feel like the universe is stepping in like, hey, you can create whatever you want, you know. We have engaged in higher reason here. All right. We have laugh at your demons as well. Now, after I heard the song, the Boys to Men, really super romantic song, I heard a song, it was like a Diddy song, like, let's work, hey, hey, let's work. Anyway, so, I feel like somebody, it's a duality happening here, and I'm seeing it come out in these cards, right? Higher reason and then the demons, right? Higher reasoning, higher self, and your shadow self. All right, some of you guys might be going back into that energy of, you know, trying to get over someone and then transmuting that energy into something else, which is cool. All right, but there's a need for you to actually face it head on. I did a previous reading, I remember a couple of months ago with the Leo energy, and you guys did the same thing where instead of dealing with the pain, you just started putting your energy into work, which is great. But you have to understand that that doesn't help the healing, and it doesn't really face, you know, it doesn't really help you face what you're going through and learning the lessons, right? So for example, if you guys have a twin flame that you guys are dealing with, I know a lot of you guys were dealing with a twin flame or a very strong soulmate, and this person is not acting right. Pretty much you guys have a baby soulmate, that I like to call them. It's a soulmate who's not really ready yet, you know, they're not fully baked. Anyway, I would suggest watching the twin flame reading that I did for Leos about 2 months ago, okay? I'll put that in the comments. Now, if you guys are dealing with that and they're not completely ready, but you keep trying to push them into believing that it's a spiritual connection, you get tired of that and then you move on, right? But it's like you guys aren't really moving on. You're just... You're kind of just deflecting or distracting yourself from the love instead of really making a judgment call on a situation. And that's why you guys keep circling back to the same person. You have to make a final judgment call on this person. Like, they are not ready yet. Yes, it's a spiritual connection, but they're not ready yet, okay? They keep pulling you back. They keep pulling you back here. All right. There's a need to engage in higher reason. Now, I just went on that rant. I don't know if that's what the reading is going to be about, but I just feel the need to say that. All right. Let's get started. I didn't do you guys last Leo reading for September because it was the same energy. You know, it was the same thing. You guys were stuck on the same person. And I suggested watching the moon, your moon signs, your moon, rising, and Venus signs, all right, to get a different perspective, okay, or so you can focus on something else. All right, let's get started. What's going on with the Leo Collective? I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be talking about the same person. Here we are with the King of Wands, okay? This person coming out again. The King of Wands is someone who is not that reliable. They're in and out. They're fiery. They might get you going, you know. They might turn you on. They might be attractive, but they're not really who they say they are. They're not reliable, okay? With the Three of Pentacles, once again, this person is not cooperating with you. I'm going to go through this reading. I skipped you guys in September, okay? See, here we are with the judgment call. There's a need to make a final judgment call on this person. Y'all about to piss me off already. Make a judgment call on this mother effer already, all right? Why y'all still worrying about this person? They made it clear time and time again, they are not the person right now. It doesn't mean that they're not the person forever. It's something about you having to release this. The strength that it takes to release this type of soul tie is going to give you more strength and more courage than you've ever had before. If this person gives you what they want, if they give in, if they come off in this energy, they're not going to give you what you want. The best that they can do is make you feel like they're giving you what you want. You know, they can be in a relationship with you but still be out, you know, unreliable, in and out, in and out. That's the most that they can give you in this King of Wands energy. Now, if they give you that, you're not going to be happy with that situation. Let them go. They cannot, you cannot force them to upgrade. You can't force them to be better than who they are at this moment. All right, you're trying to force them to cooperate. You need to make a final judgment call on this person. Okay, they are not the person right now. All right. Yes, there's a spiritual connection. Yes, some of them, they might be a twin flame. But that's the thing. Do not get caught up in this twin flame connection or the twin flame title. That's why it's getting a bad rap, because people are out here just saying, oh, that's my twin flame, so now I have to deal with all the bullshit. No, that's a trick. It's a trap. The biggest thing about the twin flame situation is knowing how to build up the strength to actually walk away and create and begin that separation process so you guys can build and grow separately and come together. I'm going to go through this reading. I see it's the same message. All right. Tower card coming out, the Seven of Cups. Okay, some of you guys are coming into clarification about it. Cool. All right. Whew. I was about to cancel this reading for this month too. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay, great. So we have the Tower card coming out, all right? It's a realization, it's an epiphany that's coming through that may have already come through for you, or it's going to come through, okay? This is a general reading, and it is for the month, so it probably didn't happen yet. But we do have the Tower card coming through, this major epiphany, this grand realization. It's no longer being confused. This person was probably spinning a web, saying one thing or doing one thing, saying one thing and doing the next, for example, and causing this confusion. It was an illusion. You were looking through the fog of, this is my soulmate, this is my soulmate. And it created this illusion, it created this fog, and you were accepting things that you shouldn't have been accepting, okay? But now you're realizing that and no longer feeling any regret, or you're going to be into that, get into that place. Whatever this Tower moment is going to help you get out of that confusion. There's major illusions here. You were in a fog. It was like you were under a gaze, a spell. You were under a love spell. Not literally. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Cups coming out again. You're breaking yourself from this love spell, all right? With the World card coming out, the Seven of Cups coming out again. The World card coming out and a Star card, all right? You're going into your upgrade, all right? You're going into your upgrade and into your healing with the Star card. Now it's like, okay, I'm going to close my eyes, wish upon a star, and get what I actually want, you know? And it's not from this person. Not now, okay? It's like, okay, burn this whole thing down. Burn it down, okay? I really hope you guys are getting into that mindset for sure. I really do. Like really getting it. Not saying, okay, well, they'll come back around and I'll just be over here and pretend as if I don't care. No, it's really like going through the pain, going through the heartbreak of the separation, going through the realization that this person is not who they say they are. Okay, even if they're a soulmate, it's like, okay, why would I even want to be with that type of soulmate? You know, just going through that energy. You have to go through the stages of grief when it comes to this person. Okay, so you can finally learn the lesson and get stronger because of it. The Queen of Wands definitely popped up somewhere. Okay, while I was shuffling. It's going to put you in a power, in an energy of power. You guys were already elevating, and then you kind of regress because of this person. It's time to get back on your game. Get back on your shit, Leo. King, Queen of the Jungle. Come on. All right. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. Upgrading. You already had this upgrade right there, and you turned right back around and went back to see what they had to offer. See, because we have this Ace of Pentacles with this Seven of Cups, it's like, okay, there's a clear opportunity elsewhere. I need to go and get it or go create it, all right? And I feel like there's more so about creating what you want, all right? It was confusion because you thought that this was an opportunity, and it is, but for later on, possibly. It was something, it's like going on, you saw, this is potential, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a window of opportunity, right? Or the aces, in general, they're windows of opportunity. They're not sure bets. It's an opportunity, a gift from the universe that people can either accept. It's their gift, and it's theirs to accept and use and appreciate, or it's theirs to sabotage and throw away and treat like trash. Okay, so it's up to the person. You saw the opportunity for what it was, you were ready to cherish it. They saw the opportunity and they were all on the fence and confused. That's not your problem. It doesn't mean that it's a sure bet. It was just a window of opportunity. It seems like the window is closing. You have to, well, you have to close it. All right, you were on a fence, you were confused with the Five of Wands, like conflicted, because you're like, this is a clear, this can be great, okay, but they're not working with me on this with the Three of Pentacles. I'm not seeing any tangible rewards from this, so I need to move on, which is great. And it's going to propel you. The strength that's required is going to repel you from them, and propel you into your upgrade with the Wheel of Fortune. No more bouncing back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. Amazing. All right. No more putting in any work and any effort into this. No more hitting them up like, oh, I'm just checking in to see how you're doing. How's your project coming along? How's work? You know, are they checking up on you? Come on. Yeah. It's a realization that this connection is broken. It's time to move on with the Fool card, okay? Yeah, you're going to feel, it's going to feel a little lonely. It's fine. It's fine. That's where the strength comes in. That's where the strength, that Leo energy comes in. That lion energy comes in. Okay? Watch the Leo reading about the pep talk. Okay? There's a need for that. All right. What's a blockage? What are they failing to see? Be mindful in this time. Your shadow might get triggered a little bit in the month of October. Everybody's shadow is kind of getting triggered. Okay, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever, you know, unresolved pain that you're dealing with, pain, trauma, whatever the case is, it is an opportunity in October due to the Mars and Aries retrograde up until November 13th. There is an opportunity to get triggered. Okay, so be mindful of that. You have a choice here. Are you going to laugh at your demons and engage in higher reason, or are you going to engage in your demons and ignore your higher reason? You figure out what you want to do. Check out the new moon in Virgo reading. It does talk about the demons that we've slayed, the dragons that we slayed, and we need not to give it CPR moving forward. You need to let that die off, all right? Okay. Let's see. What are the blockages? What are they failing to see? Okay, what are the blockages here? All right, some of you guys are still overthinking the situation, overthinking whether you're making the right choice or not. With that, I would suggest taking full inventory of what this person has given you, because right now you're giving them a whole lot of credit just because of their potential. All right? You're giving them a whole lot of credit because of what the opportunity looks like, what they can be. Watch the twin flame reading for Leo, okay? So it's coming off as a blockage. The Nine of Swords here. And the Nine of Wands is about struggle mode. It's about banging your head against the wall. You know, it's that energy of you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, which is insanity. It's that energy that's happening here. It's like you're like, okay, they keep giving me the same thing. They keep, maybe if I keep trying, maybe if I do it this way. And I get it with the fixed energy. You guys are Leos, it's fixed energy, right? You want to keep trying. I love the determination and the stick-to-itiveness. But after a while, you're just going to be banging your head against the wall and feeling silly, okay? Don't make them... You're not boo-boo the fool out here, right? You're overthinking whether you should walk away with the Eight of Cups. Something is missing here. For some of you guys, this person comes very close to being a twin flame. They might be coming off as such, okay? But I feel like for some of you guys, this is just an emotional trap, okay? They feel like a twin flame. I don't think, for some of you guys, I don't think they are. All right. You guys might have the spiritual connection, even if it's like a, you know, with the whole telepathic connection thing. Some of you guys might feel that. All right. You could feel that with a couple of people, to be honest. All right. But whatever the case, we're not going to go there with that. Whatever the title is, you need to let go of it. And you're giving them a lot of credit because you're giving them a title. It's like when... no, I'm not going to go there. Well, yeah, let's go there. It's like having, it's like giving a celebrity way too much power because they're in a place of elevation, or giving a teacher, or giving a parent. You're giving them way too much credit because of their title, and you need to really look at their actions and see what they have to offer you. What have they given you so far besides confusion? What have they given you so far besides the heartbreak of being unreliable, being on the shitty end of being lied to, or being let down? All right, there's a need for you to realize that, cheated on, whatever the case is for you. It's like you can't, it's like you can't let go of the fact that, of what this could be. But honestly, what it could be can be smoke and mirrors. It will be smoke and mirrors if this person doesn't see it too. Even if they do see it, if they're choosing not to go for it, that is their choice and that is free will. You cannot force them. You will find more. You need to understand that, and I feel like that's what's stopping people from actually moving forward, because they feel like, oh my God, this is my one and only twin flame, you know. And the thing is, if you really understand the twin flame connection, you'll understand that what you're doing, you're trying to force it, is only going to propel or repel. There you go, repel. Okay, some of you guys are giving so much energy to the situation, you're actually repelling them, all right, because they're not ready. So it becomes that, you know, that runner chase dynamic. Maybe do more research on this, but just watch the twin flame reading, please, so you guys can move forward. Okay, what are they failing to see? What are they failing to see? Your upgrade is right there, but you're sitting there waiting for them. I think I went... what else are they failing to say? All right, what's the advice? Where are we at? 1724. What's the advice? Yeah, about to get skipped again. I'm telling you that right now. Y'all out here being stubborn AF. Like, come on. Let that thing go, baby. For your self-worth, for your self-respect. Look at this person and see what they've been giving you so far. They haven't been giving it. Okay? They haven't been giving you a goddamn thing. All right? Now, you got your upgrade going on. You're already building your castle. And I mentioned this in the last reading. You're building your castle. All they could do is bring Tupperware of day old pancakes. And it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? They have nothing to offer you. They have nothing to offer you besides the illusion of a spiritual connection. Okay, that's all they have to offer you. And you can have spiritual connections with multiple people. Okay, and that's the thing. And not all spiritual connections are created equal. Not just because it's a spiritual connection, it doesn't mean you have your shadow here. You have people that's connected with your shadow on a spiritual level. You have higher reason, you have your higher self, and you have people that's connecting with you on your higher self level. Who is this person connecting with right now? It looks like they're connecting with your lower self, okay? Not all spiritual connections are created equal here, all right? There's a need to know that. For some of you guys, maybe this felt like the strongest connection you felt, okay? And I get that. But if they're connecting with your lower self, that is more of a reflection of where you reside, okay, energetically right now. If the strongest spiritual connection you feel is a low vibe one, then that means you need to raise your vibration, because that's the problem. The strongest love that you felt shouldn't be coming from a very toxic place. All right, so now it's time to check your energy out and figure it out. That's a reflection of you and where you're standing right now, what you're attracting. Focus on engaging in higher reason. Focus on raising your vibration. If this is a twin flame, they're, you know, maybe their vibration will raise too, whatever. That's not even important, all right? Anyway, what you're failing to see is you're stopping your upgrade. You got something going on, and you're looking back at this person. You need to start looking and be more introspective with the Hermit card, so that you can raise your vibration. You can engage in higher reason. Engage in higher reason. This is following your intuition. This is being a bit wiser, swifter, stronger. Okay, when it comes to your thinking, not allowing this person to pull the wool over your eyes, not allowing them to manipulate, not allowing them to play mind games or play with your emotions. With that King of Wands energy, that is what they are. Okay, just because you feel a spiritual tie, once again, it doesn't mean that it's created to be a good one. Of course, all things are subject to change, but that's not up to you to wait around. If you wait around with this person while if they're connecting with your lower self and you start loving them in this energy, then you're only going to create more toxicity between you guys. If you find someone that connects with your higher self and pulls from your higher way of thinking, then you guys can create more of that higher level energy. That's how it works. So what is this person pulling from? You'll know what they're pulling from based on how they make you feel. Besides it feeling like you feel connected to someone, besides that, that's a basic human need that you can find elsewhere. You feel connected. Okay, it's not like anyone else, whatever. Besides feeling connected, you can find that elsewhere. What else are they doing for you? How are they making you feel? Are they enabling? Are they triggering you? Okay? Or are they lifting you up? How do they make you feel? Are they reliable? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all need to just take a look at this person, all right? There's a tower moment coming in. That's what you're failing to see. You're going to get a major epiphany, or maybe they'll say something. Let's see what this tower moment's looking like. But yeah, it's going to trigger that healing. Yeah. All right, cool. I feel like it'll be something that comes to light here. It could be that's why engaging in higher reason is here. There's a need for you to actually tap in because there is a spiritual download that can come about. Some confirmation. It's a confirmation that's going to push you forward. And it's going to help you release with the Four of Pentacles here. All right. It's going to help you release with the Star card and finally begin the healing so that you can start this upgrade, so you can wish upon a star. It's like this person is behind you and you realize that now. Like you're elevated. You realize what you have to offer. That's the spiritual download. That's what it's going to lead to. You realizing that you have more to offer than what they have to offer. And then you're like, okay, all right, Spirit, I heard you. This situation was here to trigger me into wanting more for myself. Now I get it. Now here's what I want. All right. Take the elements from this person, see what the traits that you liked about them, and now integrate that into your wish list. Okay. This person came close. There's a need to understand that and appreciate the lesson that they gave you. All right. But they're not quite there. They're not quite it. All right. They were there to show you what was possible so you can upgrade your standards. That was a lesson, but you're not supposed to park there with this person. You take that, all that you've learned about what you need now. They help you elevate your standards. So you figure that out. You write it down now and start wishing upon a star. Okay? And start drawing it in. With a major clarity. Now you're very clear. Maybe before this person, you weren't that clear about what you wanted. But now you're planning with clarity and certainty. I know what I want now. With the Lover's card, I want a soul connection. Now I know what I want. I want someone that I could do this with. I want someone who I could connect with on this level. You know, I've definitely experienced that where I met someone where I was just like, okay, wow, I didn't know I needed that until I met someone who can give that to me. And granted, this person wasn't able to give me everything that I wanted. You know, we weren't able to get together, but at least they were able to show me a very important part of what I needed in a relationship moving forward. Okay? And that wasn't a twin flame or anything, but that's what's happening. Okay? This is helping you elevate your standards. This is a purpose. Think that energy for the lesson, and now move forward gracefully with your star energy into your new beginning, into your upgrade. It is time, Leo. Cut it out. All right. So I'm going to start pulling from this crystal, at least for this batch of readings. I'll be pulling from the Crystal Oracle deck. What's it called? The Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about this new segment. What is it that the Leo Collective needs to know? What is the crystal for Leos for October? What crystal can they most benefit from? Okay. We have anandalite. I don't remember who had this. Somebody had it. What was the last reading? Is it Pisces? One of the water signs. A water sign had this. Okay. All right. Anandalite, cosmic consciousness. Yeah. It's time to raise your vibration. All right. It's time to go back to the bat cave and work out your vibration, because it's like going back to the drawing board, because what you've attracted is like, okay, everybody that you attract is a reflection of where you're at in your vibration, right? So you go back to the bat cave, you work some things out. You're like, okay, I got these things I got to work out. I got these shadows I need to work out. I got these triggers. I'm sure they taught you about triggers and all that. All right. Now it's like, okay, now I know I have a fuller understanding of who I am, what my triggers are, what my blind spots are, what my pitfalls are, what my needs are. You know, that's the purpose of everyone that we meet. It helps us to refine ourselves. We find ourselves through our interactions with people. Now that you've had that interaction, go back to the Batcave, you work it out, take your notes, you reassess, you course correct, whatever narrative you have to course correct, whatever mindset and however you want to show up moving forward. You get that solid and work that out within yourself, and then go back into the world and see what you attract then. And then if that doesn't work out, okay, let's go back to the drawing board. You know, you have to do it's always a what is that called? The feedback loop. Okay, you have to go through this feedback loop constantly, over and over and over again. That's a process of evolution, and that's a process of growth. All right. Okay. So anandalite. Anandalite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. Emotional blockages. This is an emotional trap, and it's getting in the way of your awakening. All right. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all and knowing all. Immerse yourself in mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. Self-understanding. The self-understanding aspect is you have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Okay, some of you guys are going through a spiritual awakening, and you're blocking that by blocking your intuition, and that intuition is telling you to let this person go because they're creating a psychic fog for you. You have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated with a narrow band of awareness. Your shadow was running the show. Your shadow was attracting people. Your shadow was attracting friends, lovers. Your shadow was having you move in the world, show up in the world in a certain way. It's time to check that. Okay, it had you moving very limited. It didn't have you shining the way you could have. Now it's time to step into your higher self, so that you can, now your higher self can attract lovers. Your higher self can attract friends. Your higher self can determine how you show up in the world. It's time for that now. So recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness, attuned to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. Okay? You are here to experience cosmic consciousness, transform your goals, and seek a new direction. New direction. Higher. Up. Okay? You have exceptionally clear sight right now. Inner guidance. Your intuition's on point. Stripped to the bone as the old falls away. Do not despair. New light is infused. The star. You're reaching to the stars now, okay? With you deciding to let go of this baggage, this person who's kind of on a lower vibration, now you have more energy to reach for the stars because you're looking up now. You have a higher perspective, which is beautiful. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. Enlightenment can happen right now. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. The soul path here is becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. Okay, this is Anandalite. All right, I'm going to pull from the power animal. What's the power animal for Leo? Besides being a mother effing lion, grasshopper. It's time to take a leap of faith into this higher higher reason, higher way of thinking. There's a need to take a leap of faith into a higher frequency and leave this person behind, straight up. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. You're going to be more playful. You're going to have more fun with this, okay? You will. There's going to be that pain of separation, but after you do, you'll see how much lighter you feel once you let go of this low vibrational soulmate. Baby soulmate, as I like to call them. Virgos just got out of that cycle of a baby soulmate. All right? So here we are. Trust in the magic, white raven spirit. Your intuition is on point. Everything that was said with this Anandalite, this is all about you coming closer to God. You coming closer to your higher self. However you want to look at it, the universe. This situation is showing you, if you had a spiritual connection with someone, it's showing you the levels to this shit. Okay? This is showing you just one level. Do not park there. This is meant to awaken you even more, or ascend, make you ascend to a higher level of consciousness. Now you realize that relationships aren't just, oh, this person's cute. Oh, this person looks good with me. No, now it's like, oh, wait, there are spiritual ties out here. Yes, and there's multiple spiritual ties, okay? There's a need for you to trust in the magic. They brought this person to you to teach you this, to give you a glimpse of what a love can be for you. Take that blessing, and do not take that lesson as the one and only blessing, okay? It was meant to teach you. All right, Leos. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tyrone Hill. I do personal readings. Check out the info box below if you want those. If you want to be an angel donor, you can do that by the Patreon link below as well. If you become an angel donor, you actually get 10% off of all readings. All right, thank you so much. And until we meet again, peace.